Yeah, and so again, it's been a local constitutional coup in California, and we got coming down the pike. Hopefully tomorrow. It's getting late in the term. One of the most important decisions by the Supreme Court, maybe in decades. A case out of the Fifth Circuit in Texas, SEC versus Jarkesy, and and the Fifth Circuit threw the SEC out in the street, which is exactly what they should have done. And those of you that follow things know they're the most conservative court of appeals we have in the country, Texas, Mississippi, and Alabama, I believe. But anyway, the big deal about that is this is a follow-up case to a big case the last term that came out of almost nowhere called Axon v. FTC, where the Supreme Court shut down the SEC and the administrative state 9-0, an astounding unanimous opinion, which I'm looking for to be repeated here. Now, the difference is that Axon, Elena Kagan, wrote the opinion, which isn't the opinion of the court, and all the justices there know it. The concurrences of Thomas and Gorsuch, and you read those, and you'll get those. Send me an email, uwinrecord@gmail.com, and I'll send you some bonus documents with my reply. And you read that, it's everyday plain language. And Jarkesy looks like it's going to go further than I thought it would, because they had oral argument there Thanksgiving, for crying out loud. And here it is, the end of the term. So with intervening events, and I'm way ahead of the curve here with the Supreme Court, I know what I'm doing after all these decades. I think they're going to go further. And we'll see just how far. And in the next term, it gets a lot better, assuming again though that Trump wins the quote unquote election. And they get some younger justices in there to replace Thomas and Alito. Now they can go full speed. And guys, geez, tell the American people what you're doing here, for crying out loud. You're getting all kinds of grief, and you should be at the head of the class. You tell them what you're really doing, restoring our federated Republican form of government. Your approval rating shoots through the ceiling. Nothing hard about this. So that's the really good news. And the SEC may be history, and a lot of other agencies may be history, and they need to be. Goddamn much government in Washington, D.C., my former hometown. We're supposed to have sovereign, independent states here. And that helps all of us. Now you get into judicial courts and you can win your cases, especially evictions, mortgages, traffic, you name it. That's where we're supposed to be, and we want it back. There'll still be work to do, no question about it. It wasn't a perfect government. No one's saying that. Only the best one ever invented. We can go back, make changes, and do it right this time and get the New York banksters out of the mix. Not hard. So that said, I'll have an update as soon as this opinion comes down. Could be Monday, could be Thursday. I hope it isn't as late as that. But the lateness tells me that they're getting ready to go home for the summer, and they don't want to answer a lot of questions about this with the mindless mainstream media who won't understand it anyway. It's my job to teach you how to understand it so that you can benefit yourselves, your children, and your posterity. Nothing hard about that. Send me an email, uwincourt@gmail.com. I'll get a lot more information about my materials and what I'm doing and how we do it. You're going to love all of it. The first time in 90 years, you've had a chance to make a difference here. And it looks like it's going to continue for the next 4 years. And perhaps beyond that, we'll have to see about. But, I just love what's going on here. And if, justices will just wake up and tell the American people what you're doing, for example, with Roe v. Wade, they didn't outlaw abortion, and we'll talk about that more in another video. Couldn't have. Roe v. Wade never existed. They know it. I know it. And I'm going to teach you to know it and understand it too. So that said, send me an email, uwincourt@gmail.com. Remember to subscribe, like the videos, tell your friends, get the word out. The quicker we move together, the faster we're going to get these bastards off our backs. Thank you.